Published 1730 EDT, the 3rd of September 2017. Updated 1730 EDT, the 3rd of September 2017. The timing of this international break is awful. The Premier League has only just started. 3 games in and we come to a grinding halt. There is a sense that international football is a devalued currency, due to the strength of the Premier League and the power of the Champions League. Too many friendlies. Too many easy qualifying ties. England beat in Malta 40 on Friday night. Compared to the blockbuster games in the English top flight, that game was a waste of time. England beat in Malta 40 on Friday night in an easy game with a laboured performance. Chris Sutton says the players should value these games, however, as they represent England. Players are drawn to the flame of the Champions League. It is used as an excuse to force a transfer, but England players today should value every cap. They should cherish the opportunity. What does he know about international caps, you might argue? Almost 20 years ago, I was asked to play in an international by the England manager, Glenn Hoddle, and I refused. It was a stupid act of petulance and I was an idiot. Everyone around me, my friends, my wife, my manager, Roy Hodgson, my teammates told me I was wrong. Roy even asked Paul Ince to call me and tell me what playing for England meant to him to try to get me to reconsider. Everyone knew I was wrong. Everyone except me. Sutton only won one senior England cap before refusing to play in a game against Chile. Sutton's refusal of then-manager Glenn Hoddle's call-up saw him banished from the team. It followed me around throughout my career, which was deeply unfair. I felt I was punished for a decision I believed to be right at the time. I wish I had more caps than regrets. The message to me then was go and prove yourself, but my attitude was I have proved myself. There were a lot of good strikers about. Les Ferdinand, Alan Shearer, Teddy Sheringham, Robbie Fowler, Ian Wright, Andy Cole, and Michael Owen was coming onto the scene. By no means was I cocky enough to think I was a better player, but I did believe selection should be based on form, and I was in very good form. I had come on as a substitute against Cameroon in the previous game, winning my only cap, and I believed I was about to make the next step. I thought I should have been in the starting lineup. Instead, Glenn named me in a B-team squad to play Chile at West Bromwich. I called him to tell him that I wasn't prepared to play in the game, and he warned me my actions would spell the end of my international career at the age of 24. He was right. I never played again. Despite his goal-scoring exploits, Sutton never played for England again. Remaining on one cap, he was angry. I would not listen to anyone else. One of my friends told me to lie and say I had an injury, but I wanted to be honest. I thought that was the respectful thing to do at the time. Now I realize the respectful act would have been to turn up and let my feet do the talking. Look, I have a lot of respect for Glenn as a manager, a coach, a person. I got it wrong. You can't phone an England manager and tell him to shove it, which is what I was effectively doing. It was a short conversation. When I was on top of my game, playing for Celtic in the Champions League, I hoped I would get the chance to start over with England. There had been a change in manager. I was playing well. We beat Juventus 43 at Parkhead, and Sven-Göran Eriksson came to watch the game. I would always be critical of my performance after every game and always thought I could have done better. That night, I had a stormer. I scored twice. I'm not sure what more I could have done, but he still didn't pick me. My single cap is up in a room at my house. I'm proud to be an England international. My under-21 caps are there too. It's my fault there aren't more. It's why, if you were Dele Alli, a Hurricane, beating Malta might not compare with their Champions League qualifier against Real Madrid, but take every chance you have. Take it from someone who wishes he had done the same.